Welcome back, guys. This is Storm Games. We've got our year-end review of our subscription boxes. Month-end review, I'm sorry. Well, I was thinking year-end. Yeah, we've still got a couple more months to go. But, as you can see, we got a few boxes this month.
October was a good
3 blocks, 2 crates, and a couple others that we tried out this month. And
they're pretty good.
We're going to go through them, and we got a special guest here, Rowdy, with us. We're going to have him go back through and re-unbox them, basically. We reboxed them up. The little things we've unpackaged, but we've got them back in the boxes, and we're going to have him pull them all out and display them all out for you, and just kind of go through and talk about everything. So let's get into it here.
First one is Loot Crate, their October block. I don't remember what the theme was.
Fear, I think.
Yeah.
This is the Dead Rising, or the Capcom exclusive Dead Rising pin. It's actually a pin.
Oh wow.
It's from Dead Rising 3. It's the Sledge Saw.
When
this is a Loot Crate exclusive.
Yeah. When you're writing with it, it's kind of awkward. It's because the top is a little heavier than normal.
Yeah, it's all plastic, but it's a cool piece to put on your
Yeah.
Cool piece to put on your desk.
Yeah,
people talk about.
if you're working in cubicles all day and you see that on somebody's desk,
back of the box for them there.
I think that's pretty bad.
Dead Rising Loot Crate exclusive.
Set these up.
Just gonna set them out there.
I'll do the t-shirt last.
There's the. Oh. You know what? We'll go ahead and shut. Yeah, we'll go ahead and share that. That's a.
I'll post it online.
No, we'll just people can zoom in and get it. It's a Battlegrounds of the Gods Smite. It unlocks Thanos, an exclusive Jack the Ripper skin. For any of you guys that play that, there's a code for you. First one to use it gets to keep it. Gets that code. So.
Survive a Sharknado. I've heard of Sharknado.
It's an other unnatural disasters.
We actually did get to see the movie Sharknado. It was pretty
cheesy. When we opened this the last time, we had not seen Sharknado yet, and we did sit down and watch it.
Firenado. Oh, nice.
Must be the sequel.
So yeah, we did get to see Sharknado. We did sit down and watch Sharknado, and it was kind of cheesy as I expected, and I think it's meant to be a cheesy.
Predaconda. Wow.
There's
kind of scary.
This book it's very entertaining. It's got all kinds of different natural disasters in it, like Bigfoot and obviously Sharknado. I think there's one in there for aliens.
Yeah.
Whoever came up
a
with
whale
this,
storm.
They're very, very creative.
Very creative, and it's very entertaining.
Some 3D glasses.
Those actually go with
the
monthly magazine that comes in every Loot Crate.
Not in 3D though, but this month.
Yeah, it's not in 3D every month, but this month it was. So that's what the Loot Crate. That's what the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what the 3D glasses were for, so you could read that in 3D. Kind of a 80s throwback there.
The Daryl
and Merle.
Merle, yeah.
It's his old brother.
Actually, I remember that episode where he came across him and he was walking by there.
Yeah. It's little Daryl crying about Merle turning into a zombie. He knows what he's got to do. It's kind of cute. It's just a little cardboard picture.
And this was an exclusive Walking Dead magazine for Loot Crate.
Another Loot Crate exclusive. Not going to find that magazine anywhere else other than Loot Crate. Yeah. We have not opened it. I haven't decided if I want to open it and read it or not.
Some toxic waste candy.
the end of the year, I mentioned it in one of the other videos, but at the end of the year, me and Misty, maybe have a special guest over then, we're going to go through and try all these different candies, because all these boxes have a piece of candy or some kind of candy in them.
Not all of them.
Well, not every single box, but
It's
most
more
of them.
Loot Crate has the candy.
But some of them are kind of wacky candy, like toxic waste candy.
I would totally believe it's toxic waste because it's made in Pakistan.
Oh, well.
It's made in
It's
Pakistan.
kind of racist. But
Yeah.
There you go.
The button.
The Loot Crate button. What's that one have on it?
It's got
Zombies.
that front cover.
Oh, the cover.
Yeah.
The zombies from the front cover of the magazine.
And some tattoos.
Some temporary tattoos for Halloween. And oh, we still have the T-shirt to show them.
Yep.
Of course, we got the. This one's kind of different. It's just a skull, but it's made out of kittens.
Kind of creepy.
Or cats. I guess it's all different kinds of cats. This has been through the washer already, so. But yeah.
Which I don't understand. Why cats?
Makes it more creepy, I guess.
Well,
Maybe that's the point. Is
some
for
people
somebody
do have fear of
show me
cats.
inside the box there. It's
Dead Rising.
It's actually the Dead Rising workbench. Kind of cool. Loot Crate's been doing that lately with a lot of their boxes.
It's usually like the exclusive item and it has that in it. The theme.
Yeah, usually
It's
it's
the
exclusive. Usually it goes with the theme. This time it's Dead Rising because of the exclusive Dead Rising.
Yeah. Alright, I'll put this one down.
Kind of.
You just stand up front. They had They had a lot of nice filler items.
Yeah, Loot Crate's good for that. Now this one here is actually the Mystery Crate. It was exclusive to October.
It was
I
five.
got the feeling they're going to be doing this more often because of the content that was in it. It seems to us that the Mystery Crate is a remnants of what they had left over from previous crates. You know, they try to get rid of it by having exclusive sales and that kind of stuff, and when they can't do that, they decide to do a mystery crate and kind of throw everything in it.
It's $25, which I was not impressed with.
This one, I think, was by far the most disappointing one of all of them, because it didn't come with a T-shirt. We did get, the one thing we did get out of it was the Dead Rising vinyl. We've been collecting these for about a year now.
Is it Dead Rising or is it Walking Dead?
A Walking Dead vinyl. I'm sorry.
It looks like this is from the
That's
little Telltale
what did
games.
Lily call?
I don't know.
This one has a name. I can't remember her name.
Is it on the bottom?
No. Can't remember her name, but she's from Walking Dead. The scene with the very first episode where Rick walks to the gas station and he sees the little girl and she turns around and she's carrying her teddy bear. That's what that's from. And there was a
My Little Pony.
Yeah, it's a little pop tin. It's got stickers and pencils, erasers, and I think it's got a couple little My Little Pony figures in there.
That's the erasers.
That's the erasers.
Are they erasers?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't.
You can tell by the texture. Probably my favorite out of the bunch, My Little Pony. Dice.
It's a Loot Crate dice. It's a 20-sided dice.
Could really use it
Foam
anything
thing.
you really wanted for it.
And the 20 is represented by the Loot Crate logo.
Ooh.
Oh, look, and I rolled a 20.
Nanobug, Lockdown, Decepticon. I've actually seen the movie. I believe Lockdown is the reincarnation of Megatron. They're redoing. Use some.
I think so. But we only watched that one time.
Yeah, it's the new one. But yeah, it was a good movie.
These are actually from the Transform box, which was June's Loot Crate. They were giving these out, and I actually ordered one of those. That's where the T-shirt came from, Marty McPrime, which is the whole reason I ordered that Loot Crate, was for the T-shirt, and we got an Optimus, or yeah,
it was
Optimus Prime Nano Bug on that one. So we're probably going to give this away as a gift to one of our nephews.
Swings.
Yeah,
from the August.
Those are from the August Loot Crate.
Kind of make you look like the Flash.
Yes. I think the other ones that we got are silver, aren't
Nope.
they? Are they gold too? Yeah.
It's time to wake up.
No time to leave for work.
Oh, okay.
Little paper art of
Looks
the
like
Mark
you can
17 Iron Man.
can fold him up.
Yep.
Looks like.
You cut him out and you fold him
I'm
up.
surprised it's not together already. You have a steady hand and an X-Acto knife.
Yeah.
What you can do. If you really wanted to take the time, you could actually cut this one out too.
Yeah.
Is that Star Trek?
Yep.
You got it upside
Down.
I don't watch it, but I know.
Clearly.
Clearly.
It's a little. It's a vinyl or
The insignia.
yeah, it's a vinyl insignia sticker for Star Trek. I'm not sure what other crate that came from.
Did you? This is the only video I actually watched when you guys did this one. Do you guys know? Did you?
Yeah, we didn't. We never figured out what that was from.
Is it
Apparently,
cute?
Rowdy knows.
It's called Doodle Jump. It's very popular on Android and iOS. They actually have a game at Dave & Buster's where you can play. I know at one point they were giving bonus coins and everything when you were playing it. So more popular on Android.
Nice.
So it's from an Android game. There you go.
They theme it for every holiday.
And that was it. Like I said, it was probably the most disappointing crate of them all.
Yeah.
How much was it?
25. We
Wow.
paid more for this one than we did the regular subscription of the
wow.
crate.
Yeah.
Will that prevent you from future purchase of a mystery box?
Yes.
Definitely.
It'll hinder. Yes.
It'll definitely hinder. Unless we find out that what makes Loot Crate a great value, I think in the long run, is the fact that you're guaranteed either a T-shirt or a pop vinyl.
No, you're not. That's not what I've heard. But
If you get a T-shirt or pop vinyl, it basically pays for itself at that
Right.
point.
Yeah.
Everything else in it is
Extra.
a bonus, you know. And with this one, I don't see $25 worth of merchandise there. I just don't. These are like $8, and I think the Nano Bugs are
10.
5 to 10, I guess now.
Maybe.
I just don't see $25 worth of
right.
stuff here, and there was no Loot Crate exclusive item, which, you know, which would make it kind of worth it, I guess, because then you got an exclusive item.
Maybe
It was
like
just,
if they did the
it was just
one
it was just remnants of
past.
what they had left over. It looked like so.
The thing with Loot Crate is if you don't want to subscribe for that month, you kind of want to wait and watch unboxings. Unless the box sells out, they'll sell it again. But you have to subscribe to their newsletter or whatever to get on it if you want it.
And the more popular ones will sell out quick.
Yeah.
They will sell out quick. Loot Crate is probably the most well-known and popular of all of the subscription boxes, gamer-related subscription boxes.
I
So,
believe Review Tech USA. I don't know if you watch him or not. I think he was sponsored by them at one point.
yeah, they just about every gamer out there does it. If they're well-known, they do it. I think the only one that is probably the most well-known gamer, but doesn't do it is PewDiePie. I don't think he does Loot Crate, but you know, I guess when you get as much views as he does on his senseless videos, sometimes I guess then you don't need to do stuff like that.
He was on Good Mythical Morning.
So this is Box of Dread.
One of my favorites.
This one, this was their second.
No, I don't know, but Box of Dread is very new.
It's a brand new one. This is probably their second or maybe even third box that they've ever done.
Be My Friend or Else. TeddyScares.com.
I still haven't gone there. I'm not sure what it's for, but I mean, it's funny. It's cute.
Yeah, I don't know.
For people afraid of teddy bears. It came with these couple buttons.
Yeah, I wonder if that's that game you guys played.
No, that's
See,
not.
that's what I said. Yeah.
That's what she thought, that it was Five Nights at Freddy's, but this bear is not. It's not Freddy.
Yeah.
This is what made.
Yeah, let's go with this. Wow.
This is what made the box good.
Looks like they got Darrow, Glenn, Maggie, Chart Zombie, Merle, and Tyrese.
We've actually got Carl and Rick from the first series of those.
We bought them ourselves. We didn't get them through boxes.
Yeah, we didn't get them through the boxes. We had actually bought them ourselves. And Right Gear Glenn was one of the ones that I did want to get, and we actually got it in this box, and it was kind of
cool. He has two heads.
Yeah, he's got two heads. He's got one where he's normal and clean, and the other one is where he'd just gotten beat up from the governor.
Yeah.
So I think the series of these follow the seasons of Walking Dead. So Series 3 is from Season 3.
So another teddy bear button.
Yep.
Little Van Helsing. Is it advertising for the figure? Is that what that is?
No, I think it's a sticker. Yeah,
it's a sticker.
But yeah, it advertises the collectibles. I think they're die-cast collectibles. It gives the hashtag Van Helsing at CollectDST. I'm guessing that's Twitter. And then DiamondSelectToys.com.
This Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a Cabbage Patch type knockoff.
With the strange kids.
Something strange. Neighborhood. Sorry.
That's what it says. Something strange. Something strange.
Oh, okay. Now I see that.
And then it's the for those of you kids from the '80s watching this, you will recognize the ghosted out Ecto-1. There was actually a toy back in the '80s with the Ghostbusters toys that was an Ecto-1 you could kind of open up and it would turn into a ghost, a monster.
What is this? It looks like maybe video packaging.
It is. It's a. We haven't watched it yet. It's a Halloween experience. It's supposed to be. Oh, yeah. It's supposed to feature six of the biggest haunted attractions in the United States, I guess. Hosted by Bloody Jenny. I don't know. We didn't really watch it, so.
I think this was a nice added touch for the month. Put on your pumpkin.
Oh yeah, to make a little
tracers for your pumpkin carvings. You got from Trick or Treat, Sam, and then you got Slimer from Ghostbusters. There was Mike Myers.
We didn't have time to do this, but if you go on Pinterest or Instagram, People have already done these with their pumpkins, and it looks pretty cool.
There's Stay Puft. And then zombie pumpkins.
For $20, it's not bad.
Yeah, for $20 it wasn't. These alone run about $13 sometimes. It depends on where you get them.
If it's more popular, it'll be more. But yeah.
Now the resale of these things tend to be pretty high because when the series is over, people will resell from that series, and they go upwards of $25 sometimes. So, because we were looking for Rick, and every place we found Rick for resale, it was close to $25 or $30.
Well, he was a Walgreens exclusive.
He was a Walgreens exclusive, and we couldn't find him anywhere.
A lot of people didn't know that.
Smart.
We did end up finding him at a Walgreens, and we bought 2 of them. We kept one, and we ended up selling the other one for $20. And we bought it for like $8 at Walgreens. So,
well, yeah, I found it on sale somewhere.
so the resale on those alone is worth what came in the box. But
you
then,
talked about Garbage Pail Kids. Next month, everybody's box is going to have a couple Garbage Pail Kids cards.
Yeah, they're redoing them. And
Yeah.
probably in
I
that
liked
series.
Garbage Pail Kids. It was entertaining. People don't see the horror aspect about it, but come on, it's if you look at the cards when you're a little kid, that's kind of scary. All right, My Geeky Goodies, another $20 box. It was pretty good.
And as you can see, it's probably the largest of them all. I don't know if they're this size every month.
It does seem that they are the same size box, and they just use a little more filler paper. But it was
Yeah, it was the nicest packaged one, I'll tell you that, because even though the outside of the box is kind of plain, when we opened it up, it's not in there anymore, but it actually had tissue paper covering everything in there. We had to open up the tissue paper and go through all that.
Horror Classics vinyl figures.
This is our first Horror Classic figure.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Wow.
It's Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Leatherface.
And he's hefty too. He's a lot.
Yeah.
He weighs a lot more than the Walking Dead.
As far as
We've got a lot of the Walking Dead ones, and he weighs a lot more than the other ones.
as far as values for the boxes, this one was.
This one was the My Geeky Goodies was probably the best value of them all. Because not only do we get this, that's $8 value in itself. We got.
They're the ones that guaranteed either a T-shirt or a pop figure every month.
They guarantee either or. This one actually had both.
Oh, did it? No.
Oh no, this one it had an article of clothing, but didn't have a T-shirt.
Some zombies.
Yeah, they're kind of like the little army men, the little green army men, but they're zombies.
Oh wow.
And they're great to just put up on your desk.
Yeah, we got a little
I can see.
zombie nurse, zombie schoolgirl.
I can see somebody.
This one's just a
Those artists.
zombie hoodie guy.
I can see the artistic people painting on those. I see people do that a
Yeah,
lot.
anybody can paint really fine items, so I don't have nearly as steady as him to do that.
So it reminds me of one of the last Walking Dead episodes when they,
Yeah,
Mr. Bob,
the lunch lady.
lunch lady, yeah.
That's by far my favorite one. It's zombie lunch lady. She's got a little ladle of mashed potatoes or meatloaf, whatever. Could be anything. So they're kind of cool.
Zombie meatloaf.
I don't know how much these little box of zombies
I think between
run,
5 and
but
8.
that's kind of nice. And then we got the pop figure,
Bicycle Girl.
The Walking Dead. You gotta show the camera.
Wow, she's was.
Bicycle Girl from Walking Dead.
There she is on the back.
Yeah. I think we already opened this one, Matt.
No. We haven't opened any of them.
I'm gonna open this one because she's cool.
She deserves to come out of the box.
It's got no legs, just kind of.
Spine.
So is it because she. Why is
It's
she
the very, she's called Bicycle Girl because she's the very first zombie. There's a picture of her on the back. Very first zombie that was encountered in Walking Dead, episode 1. She's the one that... It was the very first full zombie you actually seen in the show. Prior to that, Rick had only seen the zombies at the Don't Open Dead Inside doors. He's seen the hands, but he never really seen the zombies at that point. It wasn't until he went out into the streets and wandered down the street he's seen a bicycle, and then this zombie was crawling away from the bicycle, like she had had a bicycle accident or something. So that's why she's called Bicycle.
And she just became so popular by everybody.
Because she's the very first full zombie that was seen in the show. So.
Well, she's not even a full zombie though.
Well, but you know what I mean. Technically, I guess she's not a full zombie.
This was just something extra added in because I think there's still 15 people subscribing monthly to My Geeky Goodies since they came out, and it's been just a year now. So it's just a little light for your pumpkin.
You can use it for all kinds of things, but it's designed for the pumpkin you put in there and you turn it on.
I mean, you can
don't know how to turn it on.
There's a piece of plastic in it, don't.
Oh, okay. But she had it on a second ago. You just put it in your pumpkin in it.
The hat says KB, let's go.
It's a beanie. That's the article of clothing it came with. Again, another food item that we'll put in the episode, or the
end of the year.
The end of the year, where we go through and eat and taste all this funky crap. This is a energy potion.
It kind of looks like something you'd see on Daisy. A little blood bag from Daisy.
It's just an energy drink apparently, but it
doesn't even look good.
It's supposed to be a blood bag. I don't know. Energy potion is actually, I think, the name brand, because they actually make smaller like potion vials from like World of Warcraft and stuff that are energy drinks too. And I think this is just like their vampire take on it.
But for value, Geeky Goodies is good. They do themes every month. They should be releasing their theme for November soon. This is one I do recommend. If you just want to start out with boxes, you don't want to go with the.
If you want to guarantee your value,
yes.
My Geeky Goodies is probably the best value of them all. Next to the horror blocks, I'm impressed with the blocks in general. We'll get into those in a minute, but as far as overall subscription boxes, My Geeky Goodies is probably the best value of them all. Yeah. The loot crates are a lot more popular, and they've been having, at least the monthly ones have been tend to have the loot crate exclusives. And
what? So good? Okay.
And I was just checking the video to make sure it's still rolling on us.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
And we just out of all the boxes, My Geeky Goodies is probably the best. Go ahead and drop that box onto the floor so we can get more up here. Alright, so let's get into the blocks here. For the blocks, you can go to nerdblock.com and you can order any of the three. They also have a Nerdblock Junior
for girls
or boys.
Mm-hmm. You get to pick your t-shirt size.
You on all these, you pick a t-shirt size. So you're not going to get some random size shirt. You actually get to choose your t-shirt size. That's with all the subscription boxes. Now, Nerdblock is the first of the blocks. Then they came out with Horror Block, and then Arcade Block is probably the newest one. This is only the second Arcade Block, I think.
It's our first, but yeah.
Do these have themes? Nerd blocks don't have
no, they're
those.
random.
They do share certain items that come in their boxes every month on social media. Next month, you get something. 1 in 7 boxes will have a Bruce Campbell autograph. There's something Batman, something Boba Fett.
And this is for the regular nerd block.
Yes. The $35 shipped from Canada, so it might take a little while to get there.
I think it might have been cheaper for your first one. They give you a discount now.
Yeah.
For your first one, I think they were offering me like $20 for it. That didn't include shipping though. So.
Right.
All the nerd blocks come with a card, kind of like the pamphlet in the loot crates.
Yeah.
These come with a card that tell you everything that comes in it, and kind of give you a rundown of what.
This
what
nerd block was put together by Kevin Smith.
Yeah. Got some Lego figures. Looks like.
No, it's just Batman.
There was, I've already used the sticker, but there was a Jay and Silent Bob sticker and a Fat Man sticker, which is, for those of you who know Kevin Smith, that's his brand of clothing. And then Walruses, which I guess is a TV show.
His new movie coming out.
A new movie.
Yeah.
And then there's a play on Jay and Silent Bob Mario, and then Jay and Silent Bob Lego there.
Actually, I think they made those figures. Arkham Asylum, Hope Becoming Insane.
This is one of our favorite items.
This
it's
one,
a post-it notebook.
It's a little book. It says Arkham Asylum, Home for the Criminally Insane, Patient Notes. And you open it up, and it's got several different types of post-it notes.
Are those refillable?
Well, they're post-it notes. All you gotta do is re-stick them to the ones that are in there. So. But yeah, that's kind of a cool little thing. And then everything in here was handpicked by Kevin Smith.
Some trading cards.
For those of you that have seen the Avengers, these are actually the trading cards that Agent Coulson
is carrying around.
Agent Coulson collected in the movie. The ones that he wanted, he claimed to have. I'll let you hold those. Claimed to have wanted to have Captain America sign, and he said he had them they were all mint condition. And then it comes with one full set of regular ones, and then it comes with a full set of the ones that were laying on the table.
Are they bloody?
They're bloody.
Yeah. The front and back are.
Yeah, they look like they've been in blood. So
yeah,
that's kind of a cool little.
They hinted something from Avengers, and everybody was hoping for like an Iron Man mask
Yeah, because they said it was going to be a prop item or something like that. Prop replica. And that's what it is. It's the cards that Agent Coulson's Captain America collected. So we've got the Zelda. It's a dangler. You hang it on your cell phone or digital camera. Any kind of hardware like that has the little hook on it.
You can put it on a backpack or anything.
You could put it on a backpack. Yeah. You could really do anything with it. This is a princess from Zelda. It was a blind bag. Could have gotten one of several. This one's actually from Twilight Princess, I believe. I'm not sure that one's name. I never played Twilight Princess, unfortunately.
This is one I was excited for.
Deadpool?
Unmasked.
Unmasked,
the
yeah.
Unmasked Deadpool. This is a PX Previews exclusive. Again, another hand-picked item by Kevin Smith. We have the regular Deadpool pop vinyl, and this one's the Unmasked Deadpool, so that's kind of cool.
Never seen him unmasked except for in the Wolverine movie.
It shows back here is the regular
okay.
one, and then basically the only difference between the two is the head. But
yeah, there was two that you could have gotten, one in the red outfit or the other one in a gray or is it bluish outfit?
Yeah.
It's a vintage POW. It's got Spider-Man, Batman, Wolverine.
Well, Kevin Smith's theme on this was DC versus Marvel.
Yeah.
And it comes with some buttons here that It's Spider-Man versus Batman, and then Wolverine versus Superman.
So who do you think, Rowdy? Who do you think would win that between
Batman? Definitely for Spider-Man, and then I'd have to go
Superman.
Well, I would have to go Wolverine.
The thing about that is Superman, though he is
good.
Well, it doesn't matter good or bad; they're all good characters.
Yeah.
So
he has
when you got them fighting each other, the simple fact is, Superman is not immortal.
Yeah, Wolverine is.
Wolverine is.
That's why I'd go Wolverine.
I like Superman. I'm sticking with Superman.
And Wolverine will instantly heal. Superman can't instantly heal. He needs the sun to heal.
And he's strong as steel, but Animanium's stronger than steel.
There you go. That sums it up right there. He may be the Man of Steel, but Adamantium is stronger than steel.
There are people excited for the shirt. Go ahead.
This is an awesome shirt. It's Jay and Silent Bob as Batman and Robin.
Now, I would see that movie if they made an actual movie for it. Can you imagine?
Oh, that would, yeah.
Maybe remnants of the old TV show. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
It was a good
stack our t-shirts here.
It was a good deal, good month for classic nerd block.
Yeah, I was impressed by it. The Deadpool unmasked figure alone was worth it. And then we got the Jay and Silent Bob t-shirt. Anytime you get a t-shirt in one of these things, it makes it worth the value right off the top. Because you got to figure, especially in my size, I'm getting the 3Xs.
They do come in a 4X.
They do come in a 4X. But at a 3X, any big guy out there knows, t-shirts at that size are expensive regardless of what's on them.
Yeah.
They could have nothing on them, a plain t-shirt, and you're still going to spend near $20 for one at that size. So to get a pop reference on any t-shirt at that size, you're going to, at a retail store, you're going to spend 30, 40 bucks easy.
Yeah.
Expensive.
So that makes it worth it right off the bat for me. And then we got all these other cool items out of it.
In my opinion, Nerd Block needs to do more famous people doing themes. Because that's what really draws people in. Because there's a lot
This was definitely a successful one, and it sold out.
There's
as soon as they announced that Kevin Smith was doing it, it sold out soon after that.
There's a lot of fans of Kevin Smith, even years ago when he did Clerks and stuff. That drew a lot of people in, and people were more excited to see what can he create, what can he come up with.
Well, and anybody that knows Kevin Smith from his works and stuff knows that he is a big comic book fan. He loves the comics. He loves anything to do with them. I watched a video recently, not too long ago, when they announced that Ben Affleck was going to be Batman. I watched a full-length podcast with Kevin Smith talking about him being Batman, and it was entertaining just to hear Kevin Smith talk, and he was enthused. He was the first person I had heard in the whole ordeal about Ben Affleck being Batman that was actually positive about him being Batman, and it explained how deeply Ben Affleck actually wanted the role and wanted it so bad that Kevin Smith doesn't believe he's going to mess it up.
Did you see his body change? What he was before, how all that's in his training he had to do just to be the Batman role. He's dedicated.
He's dedicated to the role, that's for sure. And Kevin, if you watch that, if you can go find that podcast of Kevin Smith talking about Ben Affleck being Batman, it will probably change your view on if you weren't so sure about him becoming Batman. It'll change your mind, I guarantee it. Because if anybody knows Ben Affleck, it's Kevin Smith. He's worked with him on several occasions.
I love Daredevil. A lot of people were kind of up in the air with it.
Daredevil's what ruined it for him.
Yeah.
But I think he redeemed himself on the town.
Yeah.
That was definitely a good.
Could you imagine their kid be like, my mom is Electra?
Yeah.
My mom's Electra. My dad is Daredevil and Batman.
Let's forget the Daredevil thing. I didn't think it was a horrible movie, but when it comes to superhero movies, I think it could have been done better.
You're redeemed in your kid's eyes and be like, I'm Batman. You know.
So this is Horror Block. This is our second one that we've gotten. The first one we were pretty impressed with, so we decided to order. Obviously, if there's any subscription box you're going to get in October, it's going to be Horror Block, right?
There's a few things that I liked. For the most part, I was kind of let down.
This is very creepy crunches, and then meaties.
Yeah, it's called Serial Killers. It's again another play on the Garbage Pail Kids type themes. Yeah. This is more horror movie related.
We have pictures of everything.
But what it does is it takes the horror movie and a famous cereal and combines them into a Cabbage Patch type.
And I don't know if you guys noticed is the backs.
We did. We tried to put them together. We don't have them all.
See?
Like on the back of Cabbage Patch Kids, there's a puzzle on it, and we tried to put it together. You can go check out that video on our page. We actually do display all of them that we've got in there. So if you're interested in having any of these, leave a comment, and we get back with you. Maybe trading them.
Build Your Own Zombie.
This is one I haven't put together yet. I'm not very good with clay, so
yeah,
it is actually clay. It's not Play-Doh. It is clay.
Play-Doh.
I was kind of disappointed about that. I mean, it's cute and all, but I'm not artistic like
save that after last. Trick or Treat.
It's a reaction doll.
Apparently, the only two given out was Sam, and people have said that Sam was a rare figure. The other one was Jason. This one is being traded for Jason because
I'm a huge Jason Voorhees fan. It's by far my favorite horror movie. Movies. I like them all. There's not one I don't like.
Jason.
But this actually prompted us to actually watch this movie because we had never seen it, and we was actually kind of impressed with the way it played out and the way they filmed it, where it was different groups of people you watched have their evening of horror, and then they kind of all circulates to the same event. So I do recommend the movie. If you're a horror movie fan and you have not seen Trick or Treat, not or, we made that mistake. Trick or Treat is a completely different movie.
it has the guy from Kiss in it.
It's Gene Simmons and all that. It's all right for an '80s horror film, but it's not this one. Trust me.
I fell asleep watching it. Trick or Treat is pretty good.
Yes.
It's kind of cool they gave you a Puppet Master Blu-ray.
A Blu-ray. Not DVD, a Blu-ray. Even on the cheap side of Blu-rays, you're looking at $10.
Yeah.
At the very cheapest, you're going to find a Blu-ray. So that right there is half the cost that we paid for the box.
And you get a t-shirt.
Yeah, and we received the t-shirt.
Magazine.
The Fangoria.
It's a good read.
They usually... I cannot remember the other magazine that they usually put in there. But there always seems to be a horror-based magazine, and there's a lot more out there than I thought there was. Because this is the second one that we've gotten that I had no idea even existed. This one actually is Fangoria. It has a Wes Craven exclusive interview inside the dark mind of Wes Craven. So if you're a Wes Craven fan, that's
a little pamphlet card kind of explaining everything.
Just like in the Nerd Block, it's the card that explains every item inside.
So you make sure that you got everything.
So you make sure that you got at least one of everything that was included. And it also helped when putting these things back together for this video. It helped us go, oh, we're missing, because some of the stuff I had on my desk or we had out displayed.
I bet you're excited over this t-shirt.
Very excited about that. I still haven't worn it. I think I ran it through the washer and never actually wore it yet.
Nope.
Jason Voorhees.
It's a good material too. It's not like those cheap t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a heavy duty material.
It was a good month for him because he got 3 shirts.
Yeah.
There is a 4th, but it's a wrong size.
Yeah, I don't know if we ordered this size.
No, I did.
Oh, that's right, we ordered it in your size. And we didn't expect that it was going to be something that I liked, and she had no idea what it was about.
Of course,
this
is our first arcade block.
This is our first arcade block, and it's the second arcade block ever to be released.
And I was thinking about getting this one for next month
if you do want an arcade block, act fast, because for November is already almost sold out. You gotta shuffle the box
first.
Okay.
The biggest thing about the arcade block that draws everybody in is the design of the box. As you can see, it's the same size as the horror block and the nerd block.
Yeah, it's the underneath.
But it has every detail of the classic NES box on it. Or the NES system.
There's a game in there.
It's got the AV ports and then the front. And if you open up the front, well, the tape. Let's see if you can figure out what the tape is.
Yeah, I know what it is, but I don't know what it goes to.
It's a Konami code from
it's
NES.
a code, yeah. What does the Konami code do?
It's up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start.
And what does that do?
It depends on the Konami game.
Oh, okay.
And the front, if you open it up, it actually shows the game inside of it.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty clever.
It says a boy and his block, trouble on Blocktonia.
Reference the
block.
A Mario plush.
We had to fight the dog.
That is Raccoon Mario, and we have had a heck of a time trying to keep this away from our
I would say
Labrador.
just this was probably worth what you guys paid for it, just to have a plush like this. It's a nice plush.
It's actual Wii U.
Oh, Wii U, okay.
That's from the Wii U game. I don't think it's actually Raccoon Mario. It seems to be like Squirrel Mario or something.
It looks like a flying squirrel.
Because he's got like he's like a cape. Raccoon Mario had a... Yeah, that's definitely not Raccoon Mario. I haven't played the Super Mario Brothers U, but...
The Street Fighter Ryu.
Did you guys have to put this together?
Oh my god, did I have to put that thing together.
Tiny bricks.
They're called pixel bricks, and this one's actually Ryu. And these Lego type blocks are so small.
His hands are like cramping when he's
if you got carpal tunnel, this is not the project for you. Let me tell you. This has 181 pieces, and that little itty bitty figure.
Turn him to the side.
And oh man, I tell you what, when I got done, my hands were like claws. I couldn't move them. But he's worth it. He looks cool. Yeah.
Okay. Wario.
Mario Kart figure. And for those of you that didn't see the first video, I did explain this to you. These are actually, back in the day when I was a kid, they were called penny racers. And you pull them back, they go forward. But if you've got a penny, there's actually a slot. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a slot back here. Put the penny in it, and it will actually make him stand up and do a wheelie the whole time. And they'll do spins and all kinds of cool stuff.
See, you don't need video games. You just play with real toys.
Back in the day, you didn't have video games. Or you
this,
did, and you were only allowed to play them 2 hours a day or whatever.
Okay.
Not all day long.
Gotcha. This is probably my favorite item.
it's a little dry erase marker with an eraser on the end. It's for these
magnets.
They're refrigerator magnets. It's notes from Hurl. One has Zelda. Yeah, one has Zelda, and the other one has, or one has Zelda, one has Link. I'm not Zelda.
Yeah, most people confuse Link to be Zelda.
Yeah.
Well, that's Zelda.
That is Link. Elf with the sword and the shield is Link. The princess's name is Zelda. For those of you that didn't know.
That's stupid.
That's because the first game that ever came out was called It was called
Portal.
Zelda.
I actually just finished playing Portal 2.
I forget what these are called.
They, I'm not sure what they're called, but I know you grab them with your gun and you can place them on buttons so that it would open up.
Yeah, there's a name for them though. I can't remember what they are, but this is just a key cover you put on your car key or house key. Most likely house key, because most car keys these days have big black apparatuses on the top of them. And then there's the T-shirt that unfortunately I can't wear because it's too little.
Half-Life.
It's called Freeman's Crab Shack. For anybody knows Half-Life. Since 1998, when Half-Life first came out, it's got crowbars at the top. Half-Life logo, and then obviously the crab from Half-Life.
I am selling it for $25 shipped. It's a men's 2X, never worn, never washed. Anybody wants it?
It's been unfolded, that's it. If you're interested in it, leave a comment below. We will contact you and get it out to you.
Is that it?
That is it. That is our month-end review of October subscription boxes. Now,
some are better than others.
I think overall, if you paid the whole price for all of this, I think you'd be getting your money's worth.
oh, definitely, definitely.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
what was your favorite box?
I think mine was the arcade. Arcade, definitely. I'm gonna try to get one myself for next month, possibly. So, if not the month after.
What was your favorite, Chris?
you know, I like bits and pieces from all of them, but I think as a whole, the
I'd rather got that.
I have to go with it, as much as it's cliche when it comes to subscription boxes. I have to go with Loot Crate. It had the exclusive Dead Rising pin in it. Mm-hmm. It had the exclusive Walking Dead magazine. Mm-hmm. Though it didn't, it did come with a kind of a cheesy kind of T-shirt with a kitten with skulls. But there again, it's a T-shirt, and it's a cool T-shirt. It's just not one I would have bought normally, you know. Definitely been wearing it. I do wear it. It does raise conversation.
So that does it for our month in review for October. It was a good month. For November, we are switching it up a little bit. I'm not going to tell you which ones we are and which ones we're not getting, but there's going to be a few new ones added in. I do have some things up for sale. I'm trying to clear out some of the things that we don't necessarily want, just so that we can make a little bit of money to put towards more boxes so we can keep the videos going. Let us know what you think about the boxes. Just comment below. You can find us on social media, Twitter, StormGame0378.
All links for all the boxes will be below. I will have all the links. We'll even put Rowdy's video link down there. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate all the views for some of these boxes, like Box of Dread and Mikey Goodies. So many views on those. And like I said after each box, if you want to see each of these boxes in more detail, check out the unboxings back on the channel. We have detailed unboxings and for each one of these, plus some from last month. So go check those out.
If you would like to donate to help us kind of keep going with the boxes, the more boxes we get, the more we can do more giveaways. We did a couple giveaways for some boxes last month. We will have a link for PayPal.
I'll have a link. There'll be a link under in the description. And thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see what's coming up next month. And hit that like button. It greatly helps us out. Thanks a lot.